Hey my brothers and sisters, and Michael James here with another video. Today I would like to talk about directly to the divine masculine. So most of us within the age range of, I'll take a wild guess and say maybe 20, 30 years old to 60, 70 years old, we were raised to keep our emotions in, that it was a sign of weakness for a man to cry in front of others, or a sign of weakness to cry at all. That it was a sign of weakness to share your thoughts, feelings, and emotions openly and freely. That it showed weakness, and that it showed that you weren't tough enough. You weren't manly enough. But I'm here to tell you, everything that you were taught, you see that blackboard? Erase it all off the blackboard. False. You desire to be in touch with your feelings. You desire to be present with your feelings. You desire to communicate all your thoughts, feelings, and emotions freely. Because you were created in God's image. God does not desire you to sit with that. That's almost like a child sitting in a poopy and a pee-pee diaper. Doesn't feel good. We might pretend or put out to the outside world as our friends, specifically divine masculines, that we're okay, I'm good to go, I'm fine. But inside, when we really are feeling our feelings, because remember, brother, we are always feeling our feelings. From the time you wake up to the time you fall asleep, you are feeling your feelings all the time. It's just your choice to be present with your feelings and be honest with your feelings. So you may ask, how can I be in touch with my feelings and start communicating better and feeling better about myself instead of feeling sad or angry or depressed or rejected? It's by inviting God in and loving yourself. It is naturally already planted inside of you from God, the love that you seek. You might sit there and say, oh, nobody loves me, nobody listens to me, or I don't know if I could really express all my emotions the way that I desire to really express them. Or some guys will have numbing out techniques where they'll drink, they'll use drugs, they'll use anger towards other loved ones, or a punching bag, or they'll get into fights, etc. It's a lengthy list of negative no-nos. There's one way. God plus you equals love. It's the simplest math. It's safe for you to share your feelings. Now let's do it this way. If you found a treasure map with X marks the spot, and you knew that this was the way to do it, to find that treasure, you would follow that map to the T. X marks the spot with your communication and feeling your feelings, your heart. Your ego, your mind, the way the world has taught you how to survive, it does not serve you, nor do you want to serve it. It's like if you went to the amusement park and just decided to get on the carousel and decided to go around and around and around in a circle. Same result, different thing. Same result, different thing. Same result, different thing. Choose to get all your equipment, your shovel, and start digging deeper within yourself, in your heart, and choose to invite God into that space so you can feel your feelings. It is safe for you to feel your feelings. Some might even say, oh, well, me feeling my feelings gets in the way. It stops me from doing this, or it stops me from doing that. That's not true. That's ego. Ego telling you that this is not a good thing, or this is not a bad, or this is a bad thing. When it feels bad, my brother, that comes from ego. When it feels peaceful and it feels aligned with love, that is where you truly desire to be. So, you might ask, how can I heal all of this? It's just a matter of being present with your feelings. The same way you would communicate with others, it's time to start communicating with yourself and being open and honest with yourself and giving yourself love in that space. Give yourself a hug, brother. I do it all the time. Give yourself a physical hug. Visually in your mind, picture yourself hugging yourself, loving yourself, forgiving yourself for that past mistake. Visually see yourself in your mind communicating with the past version of you, of when that negative thought, feeling, and emotion came up, and communicating to that past version and giving that past version love. Give that past version of you what you need. Invite God into there, into that space. Visually see God in that space, hugging you and loving you. You try that, come back, and you tell me if that did not help you. Truly, my brother, remember, it's 1 + 1. God plus you equals love. Only love is real. Choose love every single step of the way. Every single time, brother. Don't ever be embarrassed. Don't ever be shy to share your emotions and feelings. It's time for you to open up like Clark Kent and reveal that S on your chest, because you are a divine being created out of unconditional love with God. No more poo-poo diapers. X marks the spot to your treasure, and it's right on your heart. Peace and love, my brothers. And remember, choose love, love always.